What up, everybody? Let me get to the spot. Hey, everybody, this is day 69 of the 100-day challenge. Man, 69 days. And the hashtag today is preview. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's let the Facebook story algorithm take over as it always does in 3, 2, 1. There it goes. All right, we are back. This is day 69 of the 100-day challenge here on Plan Your Greatness TV. And again, the hashtag is preview. And I got some exciting to share with you today, which is why we have preview. Now, I know it's going to show up backwards on here, but this is my new book. It's a real short read. It's called Fair Exchange, Conversations with an Uber Driver. Now, let me tell you a little bit about, now see on the back cover, you see there's me. There's my little picture. There's a big picture on the back. It tells you a little bit about what the book is about, but it's a very short read. This is what Amazon sends you, because if you notice, it says not for resale. And this is what Amazon sends you when you upload your book, upload the manuscript, get all the other stuff done, get it ready for publishing, but you want them to send you a rough draft. And so this is the draft. So there's some stuff I need to change, a few things I'm reading through it, and once I get through making the changes, I can change it to the manuscript, re-upload it again, get it all done, boom. It's basically ready to go. It's just sitting there. Amazon is just waiting for them to make the changes. But I'm gonna tell you very quickly about this book. When I got out of prison, I went back to school, started doing other stuff, and then I got introduced to Uber because I did the taxes for a guy who owned a transportation company. I'm going through this real fast because I only got 5 more minutes left. But what happened is I was doing taxes for his transportation company. I saw how much money he was making. I asked him to show me the business. He wouldn't show me the business. He said, if you want to know the business, you better drive for me. And I was like, I don't want to drive for you. But I said, hey, what better way to learn the business if I drive for him? So in the course of me driving for him, he also had all of his vehicles on the Uber platform. I didn't even know about Uber. And so I started driving for him. And just out of the boredom of driving all the time, I started having conversations with customers. Some of his regular clients and then some of the Uber customers. And I noticed a pattern. And so I started asking these 4 questions. What's your name? Most of the time I knew their name because it came up on the app. I would ask them, where are you from? What do you do for a living? And what is the first word that comes to mind when you think about your life's journey? Well, they would say a word, and I have it in here. The book is full of all their interviews that I had with them. So, and the pattern that I noticed was the successful people, and I don't want to get into the conversation of what you deem as successful or unsuccessful, but the people who we would look at their lives and say, okay, that person kind of followed a path, did the things, went to school, did all this stuff, or if they didn't go to school, they actually are making their way in a successful manner. All their words were words that showed that they felt that they were in control of the direction that they were going. The people that had very troubling lives, and I interviewed, there's over almost 400 interviews that I did. And actually, I probably did close to 500 or 600 interviews. I just didn't document those. There were a lot of them that I did not document. So the only thing that I have, just to avoid rights to people's information, is I just have a name, an occupation, where you're from, and what your quote is. Somebody can say, hey, that was me. I said, you can't prove it. All right. But again, back to the point. The point is that the people who were successful or had gotten a grip on the direction of where their life was going, their word was a reflection of that. It showed control, that they understood that their words and their, because the word that you're saying is what you believe in. So that word was telling them, hey, I can manipulate this world. Like Steve Jobs says, they felt that they could bend their reality into the world that they wanted. Well, the people on the other side, that were doing all kinds of crazy stuff and their life didn't go the direction that they maybe didn't want it to go, they gave a word that showed that they felt that they didn't have any control over the direction of their lives. And I didn't pick up that until later. That's probably why because I wanted to get to 500 interviews, but it was becoming very exhausting, just the time. And then my life started changing where I was not driving Uber as much. So I wasn't getting the interviews on a regular basis that I was getting. I actually still do Uber now because I'm writing another book and I need the data from the people, to get the information. So that book's going to come out probably sometime next year, whatever, after I get so many interviews. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try to get maybe 500 interviews, but I probably won't get to that point. But I'm just saying this. The book centers around, it's called Fair Exchange: Conversations with an Uber Driver. The basis of the idea of the book is how powerful words are. Successful people speak in powerful words that they feel that they can control things. Unsuccessful people use words that they feel it is someone else's responsibility. Life is out of their control. And so now that has been so true in my life. Words have power. And I know now that when I use very positively affirming words, I'm absolutely every day planning my greatness. All right? I'm going to leave you with what I leave you with every single day, and that is plan your greatness. You know why? Because no one else will. I will see you all on day 70 tomorrow.